And welcome to Executive Brief on BCA 88.1 FM. Omar here. Executive Brief, of course, highlights the outcome of the weekly State Executive Council meetings of the present administration, led by Dr. Alex Soti and sundry matters, and it comes up every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. Well, we must apologize for starting a little bit late. It was due to circumstances beyond our control. The program is also simulcast on Flow FM Omahia, Real FM Aba, and of course, Family Love FM Omahia. Well, straight to the point and seated here to answer questions from us, as usual, is the Honorable Commissioner for Information Abia State, talking of no other person than Prince Okay Kanu. You're welcome to the program, Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you, Francis. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, listeners.
Of course, my colleague and co-anchor Nkechi Nwogi is also here. Welcome, Nke.
Thank you so much, Franz. Good morning. Honorable Commissioner, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Nkechi. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And I remain your anchor, Francis Wumani, saying stay tuned as we unbundle the program for today. All right, Honorable Commissioner, just yesterday, a former president of the country, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, was in Abia State again. He came for the commissioning of the newly built substations of the geometric power in Aba. Can you highlight to Abians what this was all about?
It was an addition that Geometric made to strengthen their services to the Aba people. Their installed capacity is about 188 megawatts. And with these additions, it means that they'll be generating and distributing more power. So that is exactly what the former president came to do, to help Geometric scale up their services within the Aba metropolis and the surroundings, within the 9 ring-fenced LGAs in Aba. That's exactly what that event was meant to achieve.
All right, but he was here some time ago for Commissioner of Roads. It seems to be a regular occurrence these days.
He's a very good friend of Abia State. He's an admirer. He's an admirer of our governor, whom he calls a son, and the governor refers to him as a daddy. Of course, you know that former President Obasanjo is a man that loves good governance. If you recall, he was here a few weeks ago to commission a road and launch his foundation's ear aid program. And during that visit, he said quite a lot about our governor and his vision. And it's no surprise that he's coming back this way again to be part of what happened. He had always been a friend of Abia, but I guess under the this administration of His Excellency Dr. Alex Soti, he has even taken it a notch higher. And if I heard him very correctly, then he said anytime he's asked to come, he will come. Even if the governor asks him to jump, he'll ask him how high. So he made a joke of it. So that's exactly what former President Obasanjo came to do here as a friend of the state. Thank you.
Okay, so the governor did mention in that occasion that his administration is set to take over EEDC. When is this expected, and which areas of the state to benefit from this particular arrangement?
The discussions have gone far, and I've said so severally on this program as part of what this government is doing in terms of power. We've been discussing with EEDC, and the state government wants to take as much as 60% stake in EEDC. Maybe at the last count, the state will take over everything. But the important thing is this. In Aba, we have 9 LGAs that are ring-fenced. being serviced by geometric power.
Yeah.
Now, in the central, Abia Central and Abia North
North,
interior
yeah.
zones, we have 8 LGAs. And these 8 LGAs, if our arrangements with EEDC sells through, these 8 LGAs will be ring-fenced as well. They'll be serviced from whatever EEDC is able to generate and distribute. However, the second but last visit of His Excellency to geometric power in Aba, he did disclose that because of the capacity of geometric power and what they're able to generate, which Aba may not be able to take Aba alone and the ring-fenced areas. So there was this arrangement that whatever they may not be able to use there, they will over to these 8 LGAs. And even if our arrangement with EEDC works and geometric power is able to wheel some power here, and the state in turn will even be in a position to sell power to neighboring states. And it may not be out of place to see this state sell power in the next couple of months once this arrangement is
So some of our neighbors
Yes.
are already applying for it.
yes, once this arrangement sells,
Can't wait.
yes, once this arrangement sells through, we'll have enough power from both ends. And what the state can only do will be to the excess power we can sell to our neighboring states. Yeah,
Yeah, we can't wait for
so it's
that.
all good for the state. Look, going forward.
Sure.
Thank you.
It's all right. We also gathered from the ESCO yesterday that the state government has launched a major empowerment project to reduce poverty and boost women's livelihoods across the state. I think this has to do with the Ministry of Women Affairs. Can you highlight to our listeners what transpired actually?
Okay. There's this program being run by the Women Affairs Ministry. It's a World Bank project together with the state. And a particular part of that program is called the Livelihood Collective Project. And what this speaks to is they empower women to do projects on their own. Women get together, register in clusters, register cooperatives, and are empowered to embark on particular projects. In this case, they were asked to, they have projects that focus on palm oil and cassava. And what these guys did for them was to provide them with the machines, which they make, they extract oil from the palm kernels, and the ones to process cassava into gari, into fufu, into all kinds of, the value chain, cassava value chain. So the state has about up to 3,000 plus women involved in this program, and they are in clusters across the state. But the pilot projects focused on 3 LGAs of Obingwa LGA, Isialangwa North, and Ahafia. So in those 3 LGs, they have sites in Isialangwa. They have 21 sites. In Isialangwa North, they have 21 sites. At Obingwa, they have 20 sites, and at Ahafia, they have 19. Now, I may not be able to give you the distribution of these sites, but these sites, as they refer to, are made up of both cassava processing plants and palm oil processing plants. So the important thing is that these women are fully engaged in these projects, and from available information, they are doing so great. They are milling these things, they are milling the oil, they are processing the cassava, and they are selling these things and earning a lot of income for themselves. And this is for women between the ages of 18 upwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so still talking about these livelihood projects, just wondering, are there actually plans on ground, or are they into it to ensure that these empowerment programs really get to, these women you're talking about, or so that they don't get hijacked by politicians
Yeah,
and the community leaders as is done in the past?
I'm privileged to have watched some form of video where the women were busy doing these things. It's a sight to behold. You could see how busy, like busy bees, busy walking. Yes.
Commissioner, in the past, we used to have such things at the end of the day.
Honestly, at the end of the day,
I know.
Distribution of fertilizer.
Honestly.
At the end of
They don't
the
get to the
day,
hands of
they don't
those
get to
people
the hands of
targeted.
those people.
I welcome your pessimism, but I want to also add that under this government, there's a track record. We have
Okay.
seen the way this government runs on all fronts. We can be party to a situation whereby you have things that are meant for a particular group of people, and some others will come and hijack them. We are hands-on in what we're doing, and that's the reason. And don't forget that this is a World Bank project whereby the state makes counterpart funding.
Okay.
So the state cannot put down money in such a project and watch some people come and hijack. It's not possible. Not under the watch of His Excellency Dr. Lex Oti, or some of us who are working with him. So we have people with a lot of integrity in government, people who operate at very high level of transparency. So I know the pessimism across board, but I want to assure you that not under this watch. A lot of things we have done would have told you the way we carry out these things. Look at the teachers recruitment exercise. Look at how PAMSECs were recruited not too long ago. Everybody is given a fair chance, and once you pass that chance, you get it. Under this program, what they did was to ask women across board to organize themselves into groups, into clusters, cooperatives. So if you're not part of a cooperative, you can't even get this. And when you have a cooperative, 1, 2, 3 people cannot come and hijack them. No, it's not possible. There are about 3,000 plus women involved in this program in the state. So you can see how widespread the thing is.
All right, away from that, Honorable Commissioner, there is a particular project in Abia right now in Aba that is making so much waves. That is the Aba Port Harcourt Road. Honorable Commissioner, how is it going? When is it going to be ready for commissioning? Because if you go to social media every day, pictures, videos of people singing and clapping. In fact, I will just watch one before coming into this program.
Yes, Port Harcourt Road is an iconic road. It will be commissioned on the 23rd of May, 2025, and that's in about 2 weeks from now or thereabout to be commissioned. That and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, will be in town to carry out that commissioning. Of course, you are aware that that road was there for 3 decades plus. It was never constructed, and it was impassable. And all the businesses there died. People relocated. Some people never had access to their own homes. And suddenly this government came, and at the onset, even before His Excellency took over power, he had sent Julius Berger to go there and scope the area and all that. And if you recall, to cast your mind back, the opposition started screaming, how come he has not been sworn in and is already trying to, but they didn't know where he was coming from. He was coming from the point of view of having the best construction company in Nigeria handle that road because of the importance of that road and how bad that road was, the state in which that road was as at the time we came in. And you could see that shortly after we came in, Julius Berger went to work, and they have delivered on schedule, so to speak. That road was delivered 1 year plus, and you go to Aba, in fact, all the videos you're seeing, you can see people running riot on the road, sitting out there in the night to have drinks and all that.
So
And
we've been there.
fine.
We have first-hand information.
Yes, people have been going there. I'll be there too very soon on a facility tour with a group of journalists. In fact, on my way here, I got a message from His Excellency about that road. But it's not something I want to speak to yet on set. But suffice that to say that what we are saying is even the opposition, even members of the opposition, and some members of the former government praising His Excellency about that road. What that road means so much to people of Eyimba City. And that's the reason you have all these bars all over the place. So, and there's a group in Abatu that says they want to carry out a kind of carnival.
Yeah, on the road.
On the road,
Wow.
and
that's taking it to another level.
And apply to government and
Wow.
said, don't give us any funds.
Okay.
Just allow us to celebrate the government, celebrate the governor, and celebrate this road.
Wow.
So it means that road means so much to Aba people, and that's the reason His Excellency spent quite a huge, amount of funds to put that road back to life. Is an important road.
All right, so before you come in and maybe open the lines for our listener to call in, what of other roads that are ongoing in the state? We have one that involves the construction of a Menoko Bridge. And
now, all ongoing. Menoko Bridge was flagged off barely 3-4 months ago. It's ongoing.
Okay.
And if you're opportune to see the videos of what's going on, the work has gone very far. Yes, and the people promise that they may not wait till the project time they were given to finish it. So they could finish, on schedule, or before the scheduled time rather. So all these projects are ongoing. As at the last time I addressed the media about the state of our roads, there were about 31 road contracts ongoing, and on all those sites we had contractors on site.
Yeah.
Working.
So surprisingly, even the age-long deplorable Mopara Ring Road seems finally to have
Yeah. Work is going on there. That's the seriousness with which this administration, takes issues of road construction, road infrastructure.
Okay, for my time, I think it's about 27 minutes to the top of our noon. Time for us to let you have your own say on the program this morning. The number to call is 0814-299-1448. You can also send your message across, and I assure you, the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Prince Okekano, will take your messages. Number once again is 0814-299-1448.
Good morning, Mr. Commissioner.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, honorable distinguished journalist.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Onyema Ubuka Onuzurike of Nonya Isikweto.
Onyema Onuzurike,
Onuzurike, not Onu.
Okay. Onuzurike.
Nonya Isikweto.
Okay.
Mr. Commissioner, I want to ask this question. Is it good for a father to park his money in the bank while the children are dying?
It depends on the father.
Very good. Does that show that man is a good father? No. Now, the opposition was criticizing this government that they left billions of naira, which the government now is using. Why didn't they use that particular money to defray the debt they incurred during their time? In all sectors of the economy of Abia State, they were owing teachers, civil servants, everybody. And they saw the Abians dying, and yet they claim they kept money. I'm not a politician, so I'm not speaking for Dr. Alex. Neither am I speaking for any person. But this is a question I want to ask them. Is if they have kept that kind of money, why didn't they use it to defray all the debts they have incurred, all the mess they have caused to this particular state? So I want to congratulate this particular administration, and I want to tell Dr. Alex to keep focused and continue with this particular trajectory of doing a tremendous job in Abia State. God will bless him, and God will bless the executive, and God will support him and make this particular administration get Abia to that particular destination we are looking for. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Onyema, for your kind words. But let me respond to the question or the comment you made. like you did ask, it's not good for a father to have money and leave the money in the bank and the children suffer. But I want to tell you that even that father who told you he had money in the bank never had any money in the bank. That father was a profligate father. And I want to say it on record that the former government left a debt profile of about 191.2 billion naira. And that debt profile has been reduced by His Excellency Dr. Lex Oti's government by 72 billion. And all you see going on in Abia State, this government has not taken any loan. What those gentlemen did was, the money they said they left in the bank was a loan they were pursuing. And that loan had gotten to a certain level. The agreements had not been fully signed, and it was not even up to the stage of a drawdown, and they left it. They left the money and now counted it as part of what they left. Like you rightly said, every intelligent person will ask that same question. If they had all this money, why didn't they use the money to pay staff, pay workers, pay pensioners, build up all the roads? So we know that they were just engaging in mindless propaganda, you know, and we don't want to talk. We don't want to look back. This is not time to go back to Egypt. We are moving forward. Abia is moving forward, and we put all that, you know, that happened in the past. They want Abians to always be aware that such people should and must not be found around the corridors of power, because where you do so again, Abians will go through what they passed through, you know, before now. So the question you asked again, you are enjoying Noya Isukwata Road is being constructed. Not money with money they left in the bank, with money that His Excellency Dr. Lex Oti has been able to put together from both IGR, from FARC and all that. That's the dividend of democracy you're getting today. All arrears paid, salaries being paid as and when due, pension arrears paid, pension being paid every other month. And projects are going on all over the state, in the 3 senatorial zones, 17 local government areas of the state. We are discussing Port Harcourt Road now. You know how much that was committed to Port Harcourt Road. Look at the one that was commissioned recently, the Umuahia Uzuakole, Akara, Abriba, Ohafia Road. 67-kilometer road, and on and on and on. So thank you for that comment. Let me once more emphasize the fact that fathers don't leave any monies in the bank where their children suffer. Thank you, Mr. Onyema.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Apostle calling from Suako.
Okay, Apostle from Mozambique, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning, Apostle. Did you call to pray for us or to ask a question?
The Apostle has been praying.
Okay.
We want to do the physical work.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Commissioner, sir.
Yes, please.
Please, I want to inquire of the state of Abia Tower. I remember months back, either from Ferdinand or whoever, talked about redesigning the Abia Tower, giving it an international facelift to befit a state capital. That's number one. So I want to find out what exactly is the government doing, because when you build the Agmirans Boulevard and the Abia Tower, the way it is, it does not fit the state capital. And then, secondly, the opposition talking about loan. We had John Oki Carlo yesterday talking about the loan that government has drawn, that the governor kept telling that he has not taken any loan. That's a loan drawn for this construction company, either forgotten their name, that handled this Uzakodi Road. That was the loan.
Krembog,
sir, thank you in that regard. I will appreciate that you give us a breakdown exactly what exactly is happening with this loan of a thing that the governor has continued to tell us that he has not taken any loan, and the opposition has continued to insist and found it difficult to believe. So these are the two questions I'm pleading for answers.
Okay.
And finally, sir,
Ah,
I plead, just like Oliver Twist, for the governor to look inwards